Lugar cheio de sol, cheio de vida. Lá é o portão que a gente veio. E é só um lugar qualquer. Agora podemos descer. Vai seguindo o fluxo.
When she was younger, she would lay in the grass and stare at the clouds. And as she saw them, elusive, shifting faces. After a while, she could see the faces everywhere. In the trees, the mountains, caves.
Ah, acho que essa é a hora que a gente tem que voltar todo o caminho. Ai, ai. Jogo. Acho que é, né? Sim, é. E a gente viu os cramunhão.
Can you see the faces too? They're there. If you look for them.
Olha os rostos.
Senua.
Mother, Senua, you have the sight. Just like I do. Once you can see into the underworld. The underworld and all the souls within it will see you. Don't be afraid when they speak to you. I will always be here to guide you.
Did you see her? That was her mother, Galina. She was a priestess, a healer. She taught Senua to see the weave that binds the world together. And it was beautiful. It was a time before the darkness. But when it did come, it first came for her mother. Senua still sees her face from time to time, hidden in the mold. Like she's still watching over her. She misses her so much.
Mas isso é óbvio, né? Quem é que não vai sentir a saudade? A não ser que a mãe dela judiava dela, né? E pô. Chegamos aqui. Parece que eu cortei o caminho, sei lá. Tá ali o bendito cujo.
And the mark of Surt, you may cross the bridge over the river of knives to Helheim.
E aqui tem que.
The Northmen say that in the beginning there was nothing but darkness. Bitter cold to the north, fiery hot to the south. They say the cold formed ice, which melted from the sparks from the south. The power of the darkness gave life to the dripping ice, and the first giant was born, and was named Ymir. The ice continued to drip, and the power of the void gave life to it, and it became a cow. whose milk fed the giant. That's right, a cow. But you weren't expecting that.
Aí já me contou essa. Eu só vim aqui.
Why is she waiting? Open the gate. Open the gate. No, it's dangerous. It's dangerous. Don't open the gate. Don't. She's done it.
Eita porra. Escuridão.
It's so dark. It's dark. The darkness. Only the dead may cross. Only the dead may cross into hell.
Truth? Anyone?
There is no one here but me.
Not you.
Did you think that I would let you go? That you lost me back in the wilds? I will never let you go. You can't get rid of me. I am your shadow. And I will be watching when you draw your last dying gasp.
I'm not ready to die.
You will be when you see what they did to your dear beloved.
Ih, lasqueira. Águia de sangue, rapaz.
In this waking nightmare, where all dreams come true, you searched for control, a way to pull through. When you were in love, you left him in tears, to smother your furies and banish your fears. But in darkness they came, through stormy black seas they raided these shores. Do you still hear his screams? And now that you're home, he's so far away. They've taken his soul. To these gods you cannot pray. They can break you, but not your promise. Even death won't keep you apart. Through his darkness you will find him. In your sword still beats a heart. You fought for love unspoilt by your darkness within. You fought for your dreams. Now there's no way to win. In the head of his corpse lies the seat of his soul. So you must carry his vessel to bring him back home. They can break you, but not your promise. Even death won't keep you apart. Through this darkness you will find him. In your sword still beats a heart. The darkness touched you. Everyone could see it in the hollows of your eyes. A gaze averted from life.
Nossa, agora ela virou. Ela ficou
You ran from it,
puta.
but brought it nearer. Led it to him. An endless suffering, worse than death. And you wanted to surrender, abandon him to find peace with the gods. No. The darkness won't allow it. So you will walk into the lair of the beast. Look it in the eye, and you will go to war. This is your mission. This is your quest. There is nothing else left.
Vamos para mais uma jornada, então. Ah, sério? O carinha não cansa de perder para nós. Mais dois. Ixi, aquele ali tem uma clava. Esse aí não dá pra defender não, hein? Vai ser só na agilidade aqui, ó. Foi! Peguei pelas costas, magrão. Uma arma mais perigo. Estão ali. Senua'S modo puta. Não ficou meio legal não. Modo putaço. Watch out! Você matou meu namoradinho, eu vou matar todo mundo. Ó, tá falando isso nesse momento. Esse é foda. Esse é foda. Pra esse desgraçado abrir a guarda. Aí, aí. Abre a guarda, se tu é homem. 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 Aí, ó. Atravessando a ponte sem morrer. Nós vamos encontrar depois desse portão.
Every gate you open into darkness brings another challenge.
Eita lasqueira. Golpe baixo isso aí, hein? Desvia, filha! Não viu nem a cara da... Só levantar, só levantar. Levanta, levanta que tá de boa.
She's hurt. She won't make it. She's injured. She's not gonna make it.
Poxa, o bicho é cego. Ai, acertou uma. Foca, minha filha. Rapaz! Eita lasqueira! Às vezes acontece. Get up, get up, get up, get up! Rapaz, ela tá com 1 de vida. Tá bom. Vou ganhar com 1 de vida, então. Tu defende isso aqui? Não vou nem tentar defender essa porra. Tem que pegar no contrapé. Ai, ai, ai. Ih, filha! Não, 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 não. Esse aqui também não, né? Carinha da cara. Cansou de apanhar? Tá mais fraco já. Caramba, morre! Bota esse escudo pra mim, não. Ah, eu tentei mesmo defender a clava. Meu Deus. Nossa, que essa foi bonita. Dá nas costas dele, não. Isso. Cadê o caramanhão? Temos um inimigo à altura ali. Valeu, Vitor. Logo mais vamos jogar um Fall Guys. Mais tarde. Segui o caminho aqui. Ali tem um portão. Vai começar. Vai começar tudo de novo. Os puzzles. O grosso ali, o S e o X.
The journey to Helheim is never a straight one. Each must find their own path. Align yourself to its secrets, and you will find yours.
However you come to the gold-covered bridge that leads to Hell, you may find it guarded by a giantess. She will ask your name. She will ask your lineage. She will ask your business. The Northmen tell of the warrior woman Brynhild, who leapt into fire and rode to hell to join her slain love Sigurd, and is challenged by the giantess.
Tem uma... Por aqui acho que não tem nada. Poucas palavras. Tem nada. Vai vir. Ah, é o S e o X. Se a gente já conhece bem, quando a gente estiver próximo, a gente vai ver o desenho. Ó. Deu pra ver um S? Não, X. Cara, o X acho que eu tô ligado, hein? Opa! Ah, vai! Considera como S isso aqui. Botar no chão. Olha lá o X, ó. E vai, tá aqui, ó. Olha. X. Vou voltar aqui. Não. Achar um S. Poxa. Acho que tem como abrir isso aqui. A gente pode pegar aqui como Ghostly US. Talvez. Ô, louco, rapaz, eu não sabia que ela tinha essa... Caraca, a gente absorveu o poder da Valraven. Caraca, moleque, que é isso? Põe uma pegadinha só pra relaxar. Nossa, aí agora eu gostei, hein? Ó, e aí agora a gente vai conseguir fazer o S. Sim, vamos fazer o S, mas como? Vai andando. Ih, tem que ir lá do outro lado. Cadê? Ali, vai fechar, ó. Não? Sim. Caralho, ruim pra caralho, mas valeu. Não vou reclamar. Foi o símbolo mais distorcido que a gente viu até agora nesse jogo, foi esse. Ué. Caraca, que foco é esse nessa... E o feixe de luz mirou, que mirou naquele barco afundado ali que... Se pá. Opa, ah, olha ali, ó. Delicinha, pra mim tá gostosinho. Fechou. Fechou, vamos embora, vamos seguir. Que aquela mulher tá me devendo, hein? A Senu apanhou que nem uma coitada daquela mulher. Agora eu quero vingança. A vingança nunca é plena, mata a alma e envenena. Na época dos vikings, então acho que existia esse ditado? Não é Nina, não. O negócio era resolver na base da porrada. Opa, eu lembro desse símbolo, hein?
Hela possesses large dwelling places in Helheim. Tall are her walls, high are her gates. The name of her dish is hunger. Her knife is famine. On her threshold all will stumble. Her bed is called sick bed, and her bed hangings are called flames of a funeral pyre. They say she is easy to recognize, half black and half the color of flesh, and her face menacing and grim.
Ameaçador e sombrio. Pode crer. Aí agora vem aqueles soldados de meia tigela. A gente já tá sacando como é que é. Opa.
It's opening.
É a Hela. O Xbox anunciou que é ela. E agora as vozes também falaram que é a Hela.
The source of the darkness. It's coming. This is your moment.
I'm sorry.
What are you doing? You're showing weakness. You're not a warrior. You're a disgrace.
It's us.
The gods will punish you for this. Pick up the sword. Pick it up. Fight
Vamos,
the
Senua.
darkness. Fight it.
Vai arregar agora.
Get up. Get up. Get up and fight.
Oh.
Stormy seas and lost souls. She's dreamt of this before. They say dreams are visions of our memories, thoughts, and fears, as seen by our inner eye. But what if each one of us is always dreaming, even when awake, and we only see what our inner eye creates for us? Is this what hell is? A world shaped by Senua'S nightmares. Maybe that's why people feared seeing the world through her eyes. Because if you believe that Senua'S reality is twisted, you must accept that yours might be too.
You fail the gods. You're pathetic. Rotten. Cursed.
Carai,
What
tá
are you
humilhando
thinking?
mesmo.
Did you really think you could win? How stupid can you be?
So stupid.
Everyone hates her. She's cursed.
The shadow hates.
Look at you. A warrior. Worthless. Weak. Pathetic. Go on. Feel sorry for yourself, because there is no one left to do that for you.
Everywhere. You failed. What's that?
Take it. If you're too much of a coward to fight, then end the suffering. Broken and lost. Just like your sword.
Come on. Dare.
Carai, o que ela fez agora?
Why go on when you give everything and face that which torments you, only to find that it is worse than you could have imagined? Why go on? Is it really so weak to ask this? Or are we just so afraid of the honest answer that we do not dare pose the question? Sometimes the answer lies in a memory, a feeling, a song.
It's not real. It's a trick. It's not real. It is real. Listen to it.
She can't give up.
Did it? It's
Not like this.
It's not real. It is real. It's a trick. Don't trust it. Maybe you're already dead.
Who are you?
Do you still believe in me, Sam?
No. It's not. It's a trick. She knows it's a trick. He's already dead. He can't be here. It's impossible.
Come to me. Please.
The light. Go towards the light. It's him. There he is. It can't be him. It's just a trick. It's in your mind. No, he's here. It's in your mind. It's real. It's happening. Go towards it.
Cadê? Agora fudeu, né? Sem espada. Só deixa nós resolvendo puzzle de boa. Que a menina tá pra lá da casa do caixa-prego. parar embaixo da ponte. Triste, hein? Pra cá, será que tem alguma coisa pra ela? Quer tomar um banhinho? Vamos tomar um banho de mar. Não? Vamos ver. Põe pelo menos pé. Põe mais pro meu pé. Não dá nem pra molhar o pé. Vai seguir o caminho dela. Força na peruca. Ué. Que diabo é aquilo?
There it is. You're imagining this. It's Dylan. He's got you. It's not slow. How could you keep going? How could you keep going? Ignore the pain. I told you it was the
Ixi, Maria.
We told you. Where are you going?
Vamos lá, menina.
See, there's nothing to follow. Come on.
Yeah. Tem caminho aqui?
Before she first met him, she was not in a good place. Just a teenager, but not like the others. Barely functioning, she rarely left the house. Her father's in-bell made sure of that. Only occasionally did she venture out on her own, collecting firewood and herbs. Errands out in the Orkney Plains. That was her world. Like this one. Barren and lonely.
Getting stronger. You're getting stronger.
Caralho, que caminho que é aqui? Ah, ali tem uma subida. Cadê? Não tem nenhuma cara na montanha. Vê uma mensagem da mãe dela. Não. Olha lá, tá lá o Gasparzinho.
It's already disappeared.
Nothing lives here, not even you. It's in your mind. You think you can see it, but it's in your mind. Where's the tree?
There he was,
Where is he?
the lone figure of a boy.
He's there. Under the tree.
Sword play under the shade of a tree.
See him.
Ó, lá tem um portão com desenho. Provavelmente a gente vai ter que passar. E lá do outro lado
Her
tem
young
um.
eyes,
Calma
he
lá.
moved as if dancing, and the world danced with him. The gloom lifted.
Mas a gente não vai chegar lá.
For the first time in years, she felt
He's there.
a ray of hope.
See him. There he is. Come on, you have to keep Dillian going.
Força, força. Barco abandonado ali. Tá, pelo visto a gente tem que subir ali no portão. Vem pra cá.
The Northmen tell of a great hero. His name is Sigmund.
Sigmund.
His father's hall was built around a great tree, and one day, Odin comes and thrusts a sword into the tree, a gift to whomever can release it. Many try, but the sword only comes out at Sigmund's touch. His brother-in-law, King Siggeir, wants it, but Sigmund refuses him. So King Siggeir plots revenge. He
Cortou a árvore.
invites Sigmund and his brothers to a feast, but when they arrive, they are met with an army, not a warm welcome. King Siggeir captures Sigmund and his brothers, steals his coveted sword, and readies them for execution.
Ah, e o resto da história? Lasque. Vou ter que tocar agora? Eu vi 4 corpos ali. Eu vou conseguir? Pô, não deu uma dica agora.
The Northmen tell of a great hero. His name is Sigmund. His father's hall was built around a great tree, and one day, Odin comes and thrusts a sword into the tree, a gift to whomever can release it. Many try, but the sword only comes out at Sigmund's touch. His brother-in-law, King Siggeir, wants it, but Sigmund refuses him, so King Siggeir plots revenge. He invites Sigmund and his brothers to a feast.
Ah, eu tô indo muito
When they
longe.
arrive, they are met with an army, not a warm welcome. King Siggeir captures Sigmund and his brothers, steals his coveted sword, and readies them for execution.
É, ele não vai contar mais do que isso. Tá, o rei preparou eles para a execução. E lasqueira. Buraco ali que não dá pra entrar. Temos aqui. Ah tá, não vi que tinha essa escada. Ei, fia, tu tá mal. Mas vamos ter que continuar andando contigo, né? Não tem o que fazer. Felizmente. Se queria descansar, já descansou. Agora aguenta. Opa, mais historinha aqui. Vamos ver se é a continuação daquela que a gente estava vendo.
Death for Sigmund and his brothers seems certain. But the king's wife is Sigmund's sister, and she begs for mercy and implores the king to chain them up instead. He agrees. Not for mercy, though, but because he plans an even more cruel and lingering death. Chained to a tree in the forest that night, a she-wolf comes and devours one of Sigmund's brothers. She returns, ravenous, night after night, until only Sigmund is left. The next day, Sigmund's sister sends a servant with honey to smear on Sigmund's face. But to what end? Well, that night, when the she-wolf appears again, you'll never guess what happens.
Passou mel na cara do louco. Eu ia dizer que era para as abelhas virem comer a cara dele, então. Técnicas avançadas de tortura. Abelha ou formiga? Caminhada do infinito ao redor da praia. Aqui não tem mais nada. Aí eu te pergunto, essa história toda, será que é alguma dica? O que temos que fazer?
Day after day, watching from afar, she mimicked him, perfecting her own secret dance, wishing those fleeting moments of light would stretch out to last forever.
Aqui, vamos ver você. Nunca fiquei tão interessado nas histórias como agora.
As the she-wolf licks the sweet honey from Sigmund's face, he bites the wolf's tongue. The she-wolf pulls away, but Sigmund holds on. The chains break.
Louco,
He's
bicho.
free. After his escape, Sigmund lives like us, hidden in the forest. His enemy, King Siggeir, believing him dead, as his sister plots revenge. And for vengeance to succeed, even the great Sigmund needs help. So she sends her sons to him. But their blood is weak and corrupted, and they're put to death by Sigmund. So his sister hatches him. One that is cold of heart and pure of blood.
Where are you going? Where is she going? What is she following? You can't even fight. It's just deception.
Que história maluca, meu irmão. Ô, louco. Chegou no paraíso.
How does he so effortlessly court the world and bliss? If only she could do the same. See the world through eyes anew and dance with it, just like he does.
What's your name?
Senua.
I haven't seen you before.
I don't leave home much.
Oh, Zeno's daughter.
I have to go.
Wait. Who taught you to fight like that?
No one.
No one.
Well,
É que ele viu ela lutar.
I watched you, and
You learnt all of that from watching me? You should become a warrior, you know.
me?
I'm Dillian. I'm here for the warrior trials. Come and watch. And bring your sword.
You can't put it into words. That moment when you look into the eyes of the one who's supposed to reassure you, make you feel safe. It only takes an instant. Fear swallows you before you have a chance to make sense of it. And darkness becomes a part.
Poxa, tava tão bonito. E aí nós volta pra esse lugar.
But her world changed the day the Northmen took him from her. Senua knows that there's no going back to how things were. That there's nothing to go back to at all.
Stay still, stay quiet, hide, don't tell her.
Their gods can see into your mind. They will use this power to destroy you.
They won't stop me. I can still feel him.
Whatever's left of him, they will never let him go.
I'm not gonna let him rot here.
You're the one rotting here.
Leave me alone.
You will die here.
No.
And all your suffering will have been for nothing.
Shut up! Dillion? Is that you? I'll find you, my love. I promise.
Can you see him? You want to believe it. Is he for real? Is he there? You're alone in these mountains.
Ah, eu tô sentindo que nós temos que ir lá cair no
Lives here.
portal azul esquisito lá.
Survive.
Mas,
You met him by the tree. She met him by
que
the
é o
tree.
caminho?
Maybe it's a sign, the tree. What's he trying to tell you? He's waiting for you by the tree.
Era pra ter alguma coisa aqui? Ops. Pro outro lado. Talvez agora sim. Lá também não tem nada ainda. Aqui vai virar alguma coisa. Opa, lá tem historinha. Senta que lá vem história.
Sigmund's sister trades shapes with a sorceress, and in disguise, she lies with her own brother. She gives birth to a son named Sinfjotli. After a time, she sends him to the forest to Sigmund. He tests the boy and finds him strong and fearless, and so they go to take their vengeance on King Siggeir. But luck is not on their side. They're captured, and Siggeir has them buried alive.
Coitados. Isso é o que eu chamo de zica. Os caras estavam de azar demais, hein? Azar ou castigo dos deuses pelo incesto que ela fez? Olha o símbolo do Grostoli.
As Sigmund and Sinfjotli are being buried alive, Sigmund's sister throws an armful of straw into the grave mound. Hidden in the straw is Sigmund's sword, the gift of Odin. They cut their way out of the grave mound and set fire to Siggeir's hall. The king burns to death. Sigmund calls to his sister to come out, so that she may live and be honored. She does come out, but only to tell him the truth. That she had slept with him, her brother, to beget a strong avenger. I am not fit to live, she says, and walks back into the fire.
Ihu!
Strike vengeance from your heart, Senua, as there is always a heavy price to pay.
Aí, quem tá contando essa história ainda é o Druf. E eu não tô ficando louco. Pô, mas o que tem aqui que não... Qual a quebrada nesse jogo? E nós não descobrimos como vencer ainda. Opa, chegamos aqui. É uma espada. Caraca, é a espada, velho. Que bagulho louco. Ah, mas ela vai conseguir tirar? A espada não é pra ela. Como é que fica esse B.O.?
Imagine a sword that can slay gods. Its name is Gramr. It was forged by the god of all Northmen, Odin, and gifted to Sigmund, a great warrior.
I need this sword. It's important. Can you help me?
The sword appears whole, but it is an illusion. It shattered into shards long ago. It is said a great warrior can reforge Gramr by answering the trials of Odin, one for each shard. The roots of the Tree of Death will take you to new lands where you will face the trials.